Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, welcome to the MMA game. It is your boy, Killer Cameron Roget, coming to you live from the MMA Game Studios. As you can see, I am hyped, I am juiced, I am ready because this is the last PPV we have this year. UFC 310, Pantoja against Asakura. Hopefully I said that right. Might have butchered it. But before, you already know, we give you guys the update on this beautiful card. I got to introduce you guys to my dude, my guy, my statistician, my guy that's always killing it behind the scenes, Ryan Cariss. Yo, Cariss, Mr. Bear Paw. What's the word?
Hey, my gunner, my eagle, my McLaren fan for Lando Norris. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Cameron Roget. We are blessed to be back in the studio and not having to do a video record over this one. We finally get to talk about UFC 311. 310, 311. What are we on?
We're on 310. We're jumping the gun a little bit because we do got some news to drop about 311.
That's why I was saying it.
And if you watched the previous episode, you would already know that we already dropped the location. But in case you didn't know, January 18th, the UFC will be in beautiful Los Angeles, California. And let me tell you about something about this card. This card is going to be juicy because not only do we have some amazing fights on there, it is going to be at the new Intuit Arena where the Clippers play, right by SoFi.
Yes.
So it's going to be hot. It's going to be popping. I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I think the main event in that has not been released yet, but we have a little insight on what it could be.
Yes, we do.
And
we do.
Has somebody from Dagestan in it.
Has title implications on this one.
And they fought already against each other. That's all I'm going to say. But another fight got announced on that card, and I'm going to let Cariss take away with some announcements on that. One fight that got announced on UFC 311. I don't know if it's going to be the co-main. I don't know the lineup, but
don't know either.
Yuri Prochazka against Jamal Hill.
Yes, it is. That's another one. Sorry, we forgot to write that one down. Yes, I know. They were going back and forth too.
They were going back and forth. And then also, for me, a fight that just got announced, right? Yeah. On UFC 311, he'll be in LA popping bright lights. Here we go. Peyton Talbot's going to be returning to the octagon, guys. Peyton Talbot, he's going to be fighting, what's the guy? Barcelos.
Yes.
So, not an easy fight for my boy. No. Not an easy fight.
No.
This is a real test. I think he's going to pass with flying colors.
Yes, and I can't wait to see him.
100%.
We're going to try to be there.
100%.
I'm trying.
Tickets go on sale this Friday.
Yep.
This Friday, right? I don't know what time, but if I need, we can post it back on Instagram, whatever. But it goes on sale this Friday. So make sure if you guys want to go to the event, you are staying very, very close to Ticketmaster, whatever you guys do to buy your tickets.
That's what we're doing.
TickPick is a good one, too. What else we got on that card?
We got UFC 311. We got Cam Holland versus RDR. Rainier de Ritter. Nervous as yes, exactly.
Nervous for that one. That one I'm nervous for.
Yeah, because you were the one that was talking about RDR, just being like, hey, you got to watch this guy. You got to watch this guy. And we paid attention. He's good.
And they ain't giving him an easy test either. No, Kevin Holland. And I mean, fucking hell.
No.
And Kevin likes to fight, so I'm sure he was like, yeah, let's do it. It is what it is.
Yeah. He's no gatekeeper though. He's not a gatekeeper.
Definitely not.
Nope. Definitely not gonna put him under that label.
He could definitely make a run for the belt
if he stayed at 170. You can. Yeah.
What else we got? What else?
I know. We got another announcement, which I was beyond stoked about to write down, and I sent both of these to you. We have an announcement that the UFC is in negotiations with Hawaii to have a fight there in 2025, and Max Blessed Holloway is going to be the main event within that card. So beyond stoked. Beyond stoked about it. Now the question is it BMF or is it going to be?
It's got to be BMF.
It better be BMF. It has to be BMF. Yeah, that's the only purpose for that one because he's the main event, the main card. Yeah, it's got to be.
There is.
The question is who's he going to be? Who's going to be his dance partner? Who's he going to be throwing hands with?
Who knows?
Connor? Nope, that's not going to happen. It could.
To be honest, I mean,
it could.
A little disclaimer. I with everything that's going on with Connor right now, ladies and gentlemen, I kind of don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
One, I'm not educated on everything that's going on with the accusations, and obviously we know he got found guilty.
Yep.
There's obviously two sides to the story,
always,
right? But I'm not educated on it. Nope. I don't want to talk about it. It's something that's I think it's hard for anybody to kind of deal with.
Are you kidding me?
So let's skip the Conor talk.
Yeah.
We just know he's going to be out for a while.
Yes.
We'll just say that.
Yeah, for a little while. But hopefully he comes back in 2025 at the end of the year, like Dana White was talking about. But chances are even slimmer now that that's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
You never want to hear that stuff. Oh, and I'm sorry, I said it a little while ago. Just be like, when you're at the top, there's only one way to go, dude. And I don't like that because he was at the top.
Well, there's a difference. John Jones has been at the top and hasn't really. He's fucked up, but he hasn't fucked up that bad, I guess.
I guess. I mean,
fuck.
I mean,
John's done some crazy shit.
Yeah, hitting the pregnant lady and then running. I think that's pretty bad, bro. I think that's in having cocaine on your seat.
He hit his wife too.
Yes, he did.
Oh my god. All right, next subject.
Moving on.
Next subject.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Going into the rabbit hole.
No, we're good. We're good on announcements as far as what I got for this one. I mean,
okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, that's it. I haven't really have anything juicy.
No.
But I guess let's get right into 310.
Might as well.
Let's
get
after it. So,
yeah.
Again, we'll start off with the early prelims. We'll work our way into the prelims, and then we give you guys all the juicy stats for the main card.
Mm-hmm. And we're picking from a hat, guys.
We
Picking from a hat. We have early prelims and prelims to pick from the hat on this one.
So, without further ado, UFC 310 taking place in Viva Las Vegas.
T-Mobile.
Kicking it off in the very first fight on the early prelims in the men's heavyweight division. We have Kennedy Nzechukwu against Lucas Brzezinski. Right after that, in the men's lightweight division, we have Clay Guida against Chase Hooper.
Come on, Chase Hooper.
Interesting. Hooper. If I have to pick a fight that is going to be my pick of fight on the early prelims, I'm going with this next fight. In the men's welterweight division, you have Michael Chiesa against Max Griffin.
Yes.
Kind of wish this was the co-main. Kind of wish this was the main on the early prelims, but it is what it is. It's going to be a really good fight. I still think that, I hate saying this, but I think Max Griffin gets it done.
I think he does too, actually.
Okay.
I was on the same page. Hopefully, Chiesa doesn't get Darce choked for the 4th time in his career, but most likely Max Griffin's going to keep this on his feet. So
definitely got to be careful with that Darce. Love that. And next fight after that, in the men's flyweight division, we have Cody Durden against Joshua Van.
Yes.
Not bad.
It's actually a good Joshua Van, dude. That's a good little fight right there. Yeah.
11-2 against 17-6.
Joshua Van brings it. He wants to fight. He wants to throw hands. He's not afraid. So.
And then in your main event, we get this fight back. We have Chris Weidman against Eric Anders. Yeah, to be honest, that one would have been my pick, but I just don't know what happened with Eric and how bad it was. So
he had food poisoning. It was as simple as that. He had food poisoning the night before, and he was throwing up all night and shitting all night that he had to drop out. Yeah, I know. The worst part about that one is I heard Weidman have a little post on that one being upset that he had all his friends and family fly in from everywhere to come to Madison Square Garden, the one place that you want to fight. You want to fight at T-Mobile, but no. You want to fight at Madison Square Garden, especially if you're from the East Coast, like Chris Weidman. So I felt really bad for him.
Yeah, there's so much history in that building.
Right?
Crazy. I've only been on the outside.
Never been inside either.
Have you been there? Have you seen it?
I've seen it, but I have not been on the inside.
Fucking so sick. Yeah. I love how the subway's like right.
It's right there. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's nuts.
I'll tell you, all right.
It's a good little way of making that one.
My first time in New York, we took the not my first. My second time in New York, we took the subway.
Okay.
Right, and my dumbass, hey, let's go to the Madison Square Garden. Let's go to the fucking garden. So I'm telling my boy Matt, shout out to my boy Matt, hey, let's go to the garden. So we're two dumbass Californian kids. We fucking get out. We're asking people, and they're laughing at us. And I asked this lady, and she's like, she looks at me up and down, and then she was like, she just points.
It's right there.
And I turn around, and I was like, oh, shit.
It's right there.
It's right there. And it was cool because they had a hockey game that day, too. So we decided to see everybody filing in. Yeah, it was pretty badass. But anyways, that's my New York story.
That's the Rangers, right?
Yeah, New York Rangers.
Okay.
New York Rangers. All right. So moving into the prelims now. So prelims, actually, we got some juicy fights on this one. So prelims, kicking it off, we have Randy Brown against Brian Battle
Butcher
in the welterweight division. That's a fucking tough one because I like both guys.
Yes.
Randy Brown is on a 3-fight winning streak.
He is.
The Butcher is still butchering fucking people.
Butchering.
Last man he butchered was French.
Yes, all of them.
Kevin Jousset, by the way, and he's no fucking sleeper.
We were hyping him up. We were.
Shit.
Yes.
Don't know what to do on that one.
You want to flip a coin on that one?
I will flip a coin on
I'm going Brian Battle on this one. I'm going for the Butcher. I'm going for the Butcher because it's getting hard because Randy Brown has a 3-fight win streak. But the Butcher's coming off of like his best performance and his best like call out and his best version of himself to stand in front of the crowd and just flip him off and just be like, you actually thought the Butcher was going to lose to a French guy in a fist fight. No, it's not happening. It's not happening.
But it's gonna be difficult to
Yeah.
go against my fellow Caribbean.
Go ahead,
brother,
bro.
Randy
I know.
Brown.
You know.
You know what?
said
Let's
that.
go
Yeah.
split, dog. We'll split it. I'll go Randy Brown on this one.
All right. I go Brian Battle.
Bust up that bumbo clock.
But I'm not going to be mad if Randy Brown wins this fight. I'm not
Okay.
going to be mad about that because this is kind of one of those pick'ems a little bit. I wish we had-
100%.
wish we had-
I think the next fight's actually a pick 'em. I think the next fight's a pick 'em. Because in the next fight,
Yes.
we have.
Yes, it is.
This is a little.
It's a little.
Hey,
We were waiting for this one. We didn't
in
get
the
it, and we got it
men's
now.
Featherweight division,
Mm.
we have Movsar Evlov against another
Yes.
Jamaican,
Yes.
Aljamain motherfucking Sterling.
Yes. Prelims.
How
Sorry.
is he on the fucking prelims? How is this fight on the prelims? Baby, hey,
What did I just say?
give me
Prelims.
Give me another fight on the main card if you have to, but don't put this on the prelims.
No, this one needs to be on the main card. This one has to be. This is like a number one contender fight, pretty much, almost, because Evlov's undefeated. So it's like, wait a second, you're going to put this guy on the
Yeah.
prelims when he's fighting Aljamain Sterling, who's wanting a title shot at 145. Like
somebody
wait,
pissed off somebody.
Yeah,
Somebody pissed off
somebody
somebody.
pissed in their Cheerios and didn't like it. Somebody was unhappy about
Somebody
that.
got Dana mad.
They did.
Somebody got fucking
And
Dana
it was
mad.
probably Sterling. I would be surprised. if
You
it
know,
was
you know what
Sterling.
would
I
surprise
would
me,
be
though?
surprised.
Because looking at the main card, they and we've seen this happen before.
Yeah.
Somebody can miss weight. Some sickness could happen.
And they
Eric Anders.
get bumped
Some
up.
sickness could happen, and you got to bump it up. And I think that fight could get bumped
That's
up
going
into
to be
the
the
main
one.
card.
That's going to be the
Yeah,
one.
that's gonna be the one.
Okay.
Has to be the one.
That should be.
I hope
It
so.
better be for a bantamweight champion of the world, one of the best to do it, to one of the best to do it. But hey,
Who you got though?
Evlov.
I'm actually going Sterling.
Shut up,
That sounds
really?
good.
Really?
Rude boy.
Oh.
I
Okay.
I support Rude
Okay.
boy. I
Okay.
gotta go Aljo. Gotta go Aljo.
Okay. Here's part of my decision on this one. I'm not a big Aljamain Sterling fan. I'm just not.
Even though
And-
he's a jiu-jitsu guy?
Yes, yeah, he's the human backpack, and I kind of want to emulate his style. I'm not gonna lie on that one because
Even
that's
after how he
my
beat
game.
Calvin Cater.
I'd rather beat him like Max Holloway.
Even though he
beat Calvin
beat Peter
Kattar.
Young. Even though he slipped against Sean O'Malley. Just kidding. You got knocked the fuck out. Next, in the men's welterweight division, this is also going to be your co-main event of the evening. This fight did get changed.
Yes.
Now, unfortunately, we had Nick Diaz. It was supposed to be the return of Nick. I think everybody was excited for that. I don't know what happened.
Sadness is what happened.
Don't know what happened. Obviously, there's a video that was
Yeah.
circling around social media. I think everybody saw it.
Yeah. Do you know who posted that?
No.
It was his girlfriend. Yeah, I saw that one because somebody was wrote out there like, why would you throw him out there like that? Why would you do this to that guy? Right? And it's because she's trying to get manipulation of something. I don't know what it is, but she's the one that posted it. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
All I'm
Suck
going to
it.
say is prayers to the Diaz family.
Right.
That's it. I just hope
Yeah.
he could do better. That's
Sorry,
it.
they had a post that I saw when remember the fight that he did against Robbie Lawler. Remember at the end of the fight when Robbie Lawler went up to it and was just like, "Hey, are you good?
Yeah.
How's your life?
yeah.
No. How's your life outside of the cage?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm okay." Right? It started there. I think. Like I saw that and I was like, "Oh shit, dude! That's last year. That's a long time ago. To where this has been building and building and building." And I don't want to go down that road, but we're kind of already on it. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's sketchy. Yeah, don't like to see that. Don't
Well,
like to hear it. So
Anyways, Nick is out.
Yeah.
Steps in a fucking killer. Right?
yeah,
And this is a killer in the win. So we have Vicente Luque against
the Rocks dude.
Temba Gorimbo.
Yes, the Rocks dude.
I'm going Temba.
I'm going Temba.
I'm going Temba.
I'm going Temba.
He's stepping in. He's coming in. The man just wants to climb up the mountain.
Mhm.
He's and I don't know if
Mhm.
his family's here yet, but fuck,
I hope
this
they
is
are.
the fight.
I hope they are.
This is the fight. He
Mhm.
wins this, and if he knocks Vicente out,
Whew. Or submits him.
welterweight division, you got problems
You
coming.
do. You do.
If he beats Vicente how I think he can,
Mhm.
problems in that
He
welterweight
needs to go
division.
after Vicente on this one. His last fight, he kind of stood back a little bit. He didn't like try to kill. He needs to kill.
Because I want to
Vicente
say
Luque on
Vicente's
this one.
ranked, isn't he?
Yes, he's 14. Yeah.
Somebody's coming
You
into the
gotta
rankings.
murder this dude and
Yeah.
get into that top rankings,
and
and then keep shooting for those stars, kid.
100%.
Yes.
100%. So then now we go into the main event on the prelims. On the prelims. So in the men's light heavyweight division, we have Dominic Reyes against
Yes.
Anthony Smith.
I'm happy about Dominic Reyes, everyone.
There's only one way I'm going.
Dominic Reyes.
There's only one.
There's only one way.
Dominic
And
Reyes.
it's Dominic Reyes' way.
Dominic
yes, it
fucking
is.
Reyes.
Yes, it
No
is.
other way I
Yes,
could go.
it is.
Sorry, Anthony.
Yeah.
Next time.
Hey,
me.
my boy is going to be at this fight.
Oh.
And he's going to be in the corner of Dominic Reyes.
Oh,
yes, he is.
You should try him.
Remember I told you about my Diego?
Yeah.
That guy that I told you I met at Cage Warriors.
Mhm.
He actually trains in 10th Planet Poway. So he comes up there all the time, and I was talking to him, and he's going to go to the December card in T-Mobile, and then Dominic Reyes is going to go to Cage Warriors to back Diego and be in his corner.
That's sick.
So
that's super sick.
I'm planning on going to the Cage Warriors. I'm hoping that you are. I don't know if you're going to be there. I'm going to ask. I told everybody at 10th Planet.
What's the dates?
I don't know. I got to look that.
All right, we'll look it up, and then hey, you know what?
But they're going.
We'll definitely put it on the gram so you guys can come and see us.
I want to go support Diego on that one too. So
yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
that is really really dope. So now moving into the main card.
Wait.
Oh shit, you're right. Let's pick.
We get a pick from the hat.
Let's pick.
It's yours. I'm giving it to you. I know you had the last one.
Well, this is for the fans.
I know.
And they have Eric Sick Anders. What happened?
That's good. I like that.
What happened?
I like that nickname.
What happened?
Eric Sick Anders. Is that
right.
the S-I or S-Y?
Fuck yes, guys.
No, you did not get Garimbo. You got Garimbo?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you got Dominic Reyes?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you got Anthony Smith.
Aljamain Sterling.
You can
Wagwan popcorn.
You can have him. You can have him.
Let's go, my Caribbean brothers. Y'all better.
I want Evlov.
Fucking win this shit.
Is this Evlov? Who do I got?
You got Ian.
Yes!
Who you got?
I got Dominic Reyes.
Oh,
I got Dominic Reyes.
Look at that.
I got Dominic Reyes. Yes.
The MMA gods have spoken.
Yes, they
have spoken truthfully.
Thank you.
We will
for that one. I love that one.
I think all of us got good picks.
Yes, we did.
The fans, I'm just a little worried about yours because if you get sick again, oh boy, you got to pick another guy.
No.
Well, now we can move in.
Now let's get after it.
To the main card. So kicking it off, the first fight of the night on the main card in the men's featherweight division, we have Nate Landwehr against Choi.
Yes. Now I like Nate Landwehr, but this should have been on the undercard, and that Sterling should have been about this one. But hey, we'll digress and we'll move forward.
No comment.
I know. In the featherweight division of 145 pounds from USA, Nate the Train Landwehr is the favorite in this fight at -148. He is 35 years old, stands at 5'9", and his fighting style is freestyle. He's got a professional record of 18 victories and 5 defeats, 9 wins by KO, 2 wins by submission, and 3 first-round finishes. He has 8 UFC fights, 5 victories and 3 defeats, currently coming off a KO victory over Jamal Emmers back in March of 2024. From South Korea, Dooho, the Korean Superboy Choi, is the underdog in this fight at +124. He is 35 years old, stands at 5'10", and his fighting style is a striker. He does have a professional record of 15 victories and 4 defeats, 1 draw, 12 wins by KO, 1 win by submission, and 8 first-round finishes. He does have 8 UFC fights. He's coming off of it. Sorry, my bad, missed that one. 4 victories and 3 defeats and 1 draw. Currently coming off a TKO victory over Bill Algeo back in July of 2024. I think I went with Bill Algeo on that one. Yes, you did. It's going to be tough to go against Nate Landwehr on this one, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go with Nate Landwehr.
Oh, because I'm going quite the opposite way.
You're going Choi?
Mr. Choi.
Hey.
I am going with Mr. Choi, and I think he gets it done by knockout. That's the reason why they put this fight there.
Yeah, but Nate Landwehr has a good chin. You know he has a good chin.
Yeah, but we. You sure you're going to open up that can of worms?
Not really.
You sure you're going to open up the can of worms? Because we know what happened with good chins.
Yeah, we do. We do.
We already know. Mm-hmm. That's your boy.
They get broken.
I'm just saying, Elia. I should have worn my red fucking shorts.
No, you
today.
shouldn't have. No, you shouldn't have. Well, they would have been tight sitting on you. I wouldn't want to sit next to you on that. You got to put shorts over them.
You might have liked them. You might have asked me to borrow them.
No,
I don't know.
No. I still got to buy Max. So.
All right. Well, I'm going Choi. I'm definitely going Choi now.
That's a good choice. That was my second choice.
Now, the next fight, I think this is going to be one of the best grappling fights we're going to see in a very, very long time. And I think it's going to be 2 people on their back.
It is. This should have been a prelims too. But
because
all right.
in the next fight, we have, in the men's featherweight division, we have the return of both of these fighters because we haven't seen them in a long time.
Nope.
Bryce Mitchell against Kron Gracie. Let me say that one more time.
That's why I played it.
Bryce Mitchell against Kron Gracie. Now, the last time I saw Bryce, the man was having a seizure in the fucking octagon.
He sure was. From who?
Oh, you know.
I know.
Oh, you know. Say the name. Say the fucking name.
Josh Emmett. You thought it was Ilya, didn't you?
No, I remember because Ilya
because that knockout
bad.
on that one?
It was bad. But this one,
oh my god,
Josh Emmett was worse.
God.
Like that's the one when like it happened, and I'm worried.
You were worried for Bryce. Yes, that's one of those.
Like it was bad.
Yes, yeah, just like the head kick for Terrence McKinney when both of us was like, we're like, oh no, no, stay down, like stay down, bro, like take it off for a while. But it's been a year. You'll hear in just a second. It's been a year since he's fought. So he's been smart and staying away and not doing, as far as I know, not fighting the UFC at least. Ready for me to hit him?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right. From the featherweight division of 145 pounds from USA, UFC's number 13th ranked featherweight in the world. His name is Bryce. Thug Nasty Mitchell is the favorite in this fight at negative 520. Yeah, negative 520. He is 30 years old, stands at 5'10", and his fighting style is MMA. He does have a professional record of 16 victories and 3 defeats, 9 wins by submission, 8 first-round finishes. He has 9 UFC fights, 7 victories and 2 defeats. Currently come off of a KO defeat from Josh Emmett back in December of 2023.
Both these guys coming off losses.
From USA, Kron Gracie is the underdog in this fight at plus 390. He is 34 years old, stands at 5'9", and his fighting style is jiu-jitsu. He has a professional record of 5 victories and 2 defeats, 5 wins by submission, and 1 first-round finish. He has 3 UFC fights, 1 victory and 2 defeats, coming off of a decision defeat over Charles Jourdain back in May of 2023. So he's been out even longer than the Thug Nasty Mitchell, and the UFC decided to throw a lob over the plate for Thug Nasty Mitchell to say, here, get back in your winning column, so therefore we can promote you more, because I'm going with Thug Nasty Mitchell on this one. And if he's smart, he might actually just want to keep this on his feet, because Kron can't fight on his feet. He can fight on the ground. Might as well stand and do it with his hands.
Yeah, I second that. I'm going Bryce Mitchell on that.
Yeah, and potentially it's going all 3 rounds, just so everyone knows.
Yeah, 100%. I backed that play. I hacked that fucking play.
Thank you.
At least. In the next fight, we got the big boys. In the big boys, it's the return of somebody I'm very excited to see, because last time he got embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, we have Alexander Volkov against Cyril motherfucking Gane.
Yeah.
Allons-y, Cyril!
Who you going for?
Cyril!
À la France!
Allez les bleus!
Yep. In the heavyweight division of 265 pounds. From Russia, UFC's number 3 ranked heavyweight in the world, Alexander Drago Volkov is the underdog in this fight at plus 260. He is 36 years old, stands at 6'7", and his fighting style is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He does have a professional record of 36 victories and 10 defeats, 20 wins by KO. Let me repeat that. 24 wins by KO, 3 wins by submission, and 17 first-round finishes. He has 15 UFC fights, 11 victories, and 4 defeats. He's coming off of his submission victory over Bam Bam Tai Tuivasa back in September of 2023. On these 2 fighters, I'm going to actually give their losses, because these 2 fighters' losses are absolutely nuts when you actually think about it. So we have Alexander Drago Volkov. His 4 losses on his career are 1, Derek Lewis, knockout in the last minute of the fight. Yeah. Curtis Razor Blades. Yeah. Cyril Gane. Yeah. And the interim heavyweight champion of the world, Tom Aspinall. Those are his 4 losses, bro.
Okay.
Not hating the dude at all for those 4 losses. Like that's a tough little lineup right there, and I'm not surprised that you lost those fights, right? From France, UFC's number 2 ranked heavyweight in the world, Cyril Gane is the favorite in this fight at negative 325.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's 34 years old, stands at 6'4", and his fighting style is Muay Thai. He's had a professional record of 12 victories and 2 defeats, 6 wins by KO, 3 wins by submission, and 3 first-round finishes. He has 11 UFC fights, 9 victories and 2 defeats, currently coming off a TKO victory over Sergey Spivak back in September of 2023.
Forgot about that fight.
His 2 losses on his career.
Oh, boy.
Ready for this one? You know the first one. Who's the first one? Just lost to him. You just said he was embarrassed within 2 minutes.
John Jones.
And the other one is
Francis
Ngannou. Yeah. Jesus, bro.
Monster. Monster.
Not mad at you at all, Cyril. Not one bit for those 2
Well,
losses.
I'm a little mad about the John thing. Yeah.
A little bit, because we wanted a little more than that, than what we got. Yeah, right.
I mean,
we went
finally
on
got
both
to see it,
sides.
though,
Yes.
against fucking Stipe.
Yeah, we got to see it. Right?
God.
But no, I wanted to see Cyril kind of piece him up a little bit, throw a little bit at him, right? Got to kind of kick him a couple times.
I just want to do jiu-jitsu against Cyril.
Because you can take him out.
Kidding.
Is that what it is?
No fucking piece.
Yeah, we're all going for Cyril Gane this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I agree. Now, these next two fights, we have the co-main and we have the main event. Now, the co-main, I'm going to be honest with you, Cariss, I'm really excited for this fight.
I don't doubt it.
Gets me nervous.
I am too, actually.
The main event, though, I mean, I'm leaning one side.
Oh.
I'm leaning one side on the main event. Sorry, but this next fight, like, this to me could have been a main event fight.
Oh, it could.
To be honest.
For sure.
And
but it's not a title. That's the only reason.
Well, it leads to my second point. I'm a little upset that this is not for the interim. I'm a little upset.
What's your reasoning for that? Just wondering, because I heard Bilal be like, it makes sense that they didn't do an interim fight. I thought they should have made it spicy to an interim, but at the same time, I'm like,
I just feel that Bilal's gonna find a way to fight somebody else besides these two. I don't know why. Something tells me
because this is the number one contender fight, right?
Something's gonna happen, and I feel like just to make sure, like to make us as a community, as fans, to make like a yes, it's gonna happen. Because listen, guys, we see what's going on with the fucking heavyweight division. Like, so
we do.
Like, I just want to like make sure it's gonna happen. Like, because these two guys for me are ultimately the best in the welterweight division besides Bilal. I fucking love Bilal. I think Bilal against either one of these two guys,
we told you guys
it's
about
a
Bilal
great
too.
fucking fight.
It is.
I just want an assurance that it is going to happen. And I feel like putting a belt on the line would have just added a little bit extra for Garry, for Shavkat. Maybe, like, I don't even really know Shavkat that well, but I just feel like for Garry, though, to have, like, that shit talking, to have that I told you so, like, I'm here, and my next one is for the real fucking belt, I would have loved to put an interim on this. Yes, I am going fucking Ian Garry. I think he does get it done. I think it is by decision. Now I'm going to introduce the fucking fight.
Hold on before we do that.
Okay.
I like what you said there because it makes more sense that it solidifies the number one contender who gets the title shot.
Yeah.
I like it when it comes down to that, right? But overall with Ian,
I know how you feel about Ian. I know. But
you'll hear it in a second.
You'll hear it. Go. So on one hand, and actually, hold on. In the men's welterweight division,
thank you.
We have Shavkat Rakhmonov against Ian Machado Garry. Now, in this fight, you only have winners because both guys come in on undefeated records. That means 0.
Somebody's losing their bagel.
Losses.
Somebody's losing that donut.
And 0 draws. This is all wins.
Mm-hmm.
All fucking wins. Cariss, take it away.
In the welterweight division of 170 pounds from Kazakhstan, UFC's number 3 ranked welterweight in the world, Shavkat Nomad Rakhmonov is the favorite in this fight at -360. -360. Favorite in this fight is Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Yeah.
Yes, he is 30 years old. Stands at 6'1", and his fighting style is Sambo. He has a professional record which is undefeated at 18 victories. He's got 8 wins by KO, 10 wins by submission, and 9 first-round finishes. He has 6 UFC fights, coming off of a submission victory over Wonderboy Stephen Thompson back in December of 2023. UFC's underdog at this fight at +285 is Ireland's dumbass Ian Garry.
You know, I'm happy you said that because now I can say something.
Go ahead.
Like, well, I think right now, and we mentioned it earlier with the whole Connor situation, Ireland needs somebody else to get Ireland back on the map.
Good point.
Who better fucking else than?
And
this is his moment. Like, every one of these top guys has a moment.
They do.
This is his.
They do.
This is his.
They do.
So if he wants that Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo, this is it. And that's why I wish the interim belt was on the line.
True.
Just for that. But okay, go ahead. Hit the stats.
That was the stats.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Damn, you did my boy fucking dirty. Well, I'm going Ian Machado Garry. I think fucking he wins it.
Did you guys know who I'm going for?
Fuck,
I think you know who I'm going for.
But here's the thing, like I could see Shavkat too. Like,
yes, he's the favorite. The favorite at -360.
If Ian can control the distance,
how's he going to win this fight?
He's got to.
That's a good question. Like, how's this happen?
It has to be kick to the head. He has to control Shavkat from. He cannot let Shavkat hold him. He cannot let Shavkat
that was going to be one
grab
of my
the clinch.
questions, right?
He cannot
This can't go to the ground.
Maybe. I mean, we haven't really seen Ian get tested on the ground as much. I mean, look at who he fought last, Michael Venom Page. That's a striker.
And he took him to the ground and put a body triangle on him and just sat there.
Right, and that's like against Shavkat. I guess we'll see how good he is on the ground.
Right.
I think striking wise, if he's able to control the distance, he's able to pick his shots from far. But he has to catch Shavkat with a leg kick to the head. That's the only fucking way I think he gets it done. Okay. He has to wobble him like that.
Because we haven't seen his hands all that much catch people to where it's going to put him out. He doesn't have that little power.
It's got to be a leg.
Yeah. It's got to be a kick, and then if he doesn't do it with that, then he follows up and finishes like a TKO type style. But
the thing with Shavkat, he's going to keep coming.
Yeah.
He's going to keep coming.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And I don't know if this is a 3-round or a 5-round fight.
It's got to be 5.
I'm not sure. I'm hoping that it's 5 because I want to see more. Right, and the fact that this potentially is the number 1 contender fight, like we need that to be a 5-round fight, right? Do you see a finish on this fight, or do you see it going 3 or 5?
For me personally, I want it to go 5. Okay. Like I want it to go all the way, rounds. Like and really showcase who is the better fighter.
Okay.
Now, if it has to end by knockout, I think
you want a head kick by
Ian. It's Ian wins it by knockout.
Okay.
If it has to be knockout, if it's submission, Shavkat wins. Shavkat. Yeah. So either way, the only way I think we could really see a picture of who actually is the better fighter in different areas if it goes 5 rounds.
Okay.
That's my take.
I'm good with that. And I want them to announce that this is the number 1 contender fight. Like
like Bruce Buffer?
Yes, like it needs to be.
The number 1 contender.
Almost. Why not? Why not? It's the co-main event of the number 1 contender fight.
Bilal Muhammad, I hope you're watching. All right, now moving into the main event of the evening. The reason why we're all tuned in, it is to see in the men's flyweight division, Kai Asakura. This is his first fight in the UFC, correct? Yes, it is, against my guy, the guy I told you that was going to be the champion. He's going to remain the champion, Alejandro Pantoja, the motherfucking Canibal. Do not mess with this man. I hope his daddy's watching because he's bringing back that belt to Brazil.
You proud of me, Dad? You proud of me yet, Dad?
You better be fucking proud of
me, right?
No, man.
In the flyweight division of 125 pounds. We're going to go with the contender on this one. I had to go to Wikipedia to be able to find these stats because the UFC doesn't have any stats on them. They have 0. They have 0 all the way across the board. So I had to dive in a little bit in order to be able to get this. From Japan, we have Kai Asakura, is 31 years old, stands at 5'8", and his fighting style is MMA. He is making his UFC debut for a title shot in the flyweight division of 125 pounds because he is coming from Ryzen, where he was the champion in the bantamweight division of 135 pounds. Yes, he was.
How long was he champion? Do we know or no?
We don't.
Okay.
We don't. I didn't have that many, but I do know that he has a professional record of 21 victories and 4 defeats, 13 wins by KO, 3 wins by submission, and his last fight was a TKO victory back in December of 2023. So he's been off a year. Yeah, he's been out. He hasn't been doing anything. Wow. Yeah. From Brazil, UFC's reigning, defending, undisputed flyweight champion of the world.
Yes.
Alexander, the Cannibal Pantoja, is the favorite in this fight at -265. He is 34 years old, stands at 5'5", and his fighting style is MMA. He has a professional record of 28 victories and 5 defeats, 8 wins by KO, 10 wins by submission, and 11 first-round finishes. He has 15 UFC fights, 12 victories, and 3 defeats, currently coming off a decision victory over Steve Urset back in May of 2024.
He beat his ass.
We are going with the reigning, defending, undisputed flyweight champion of the world.
That's it.
Alexander the Cannibal Pantoja.
The fucking Cannibal.
No question on that one.
Fucking
You're not having somebody come in from another organization in their debut for a title fight and winning. No, that's not happening.
Nah.
Cannibal, you better put him out.
Nah.
Better put him out.
But it goes to show
how
highly the UFC thinks about this guy.
watching some of his things.
Legit. He's good.
He broke some dude's jaw.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh my God.
The dude's good.
He's quick.
But
he's real good.
We hear it time and time again.
Come to UFC.
Right? The UFC.
Find out.
Is where the best resides.
Yes, it is.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out come Saturday night.
This is his warm-up. It's a flyweight championship of the world. Stepping down. Excuse me. Going down. Is it stepping down? Still the same? Stepping down.
I say going down.
Stepping down. Going down in weight at 125. He hasn't done this. So this could be an effect on his body for this fight. His chin could be a little bit glassy. Could be kind of like TJ Dillashaw when he went down and got clipped just barely.
Right.
I'm out. Can't fight anymore.
Well,
I know.
we shall see what happens.
UFC embedded this week, everybody. Pay attention. Should be a good one.
Yeah. Does that start today? That starts today, right?
Today. Monday.
Okay. All right.
Monday, December 2nd.
Else?
No, just wanted to thank everyone for taking the time out of the day to listen to the show. Just got to give one shout out. What's up, Jack? How you doing, brother? Yep.
For me, I have nothing to say.
Nothing.
Great fucking
Nothing.
weekend
You
for
had
your
jujitsu
boy.
today. You feeling good?
Had jids. Feel great. Feel fucking great. Birthday just passed.
Yes. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
He's 25 years old, ladies and gentlemen.
25. Staying young. All my teams won this weekend.
Oh, it's a good point.
Crazy.
Even his Rebels.
Sixers, Eagles, Arsenal.
Lando Norris took second. Did he take second?
Yeah. But
it's close enough to a win when you're behind Verstappen on that one. That's a good one.
We are really excited. Really excited for this card. Like I'm juicy now.
No, I'm ready for this one, especially last pay-per-view of the year. They're gonna throw everything at this one. Yeah, it kind of gets you hyped.
We'll see a guest appearance of the new president of the United States.
I think we're getting that one for sure because that's T-Mobile. I called it last time at Madison Square Garden, and he did show up.
He was there.
He's gonna show up to this one. Yeah. I love that John did that, dude. I love that he actually did that. I thought it was great because now it's known as the Trump dance. Yeah, like it's worldwide is now the Trump dance.
You know what would be funnier if Cyril Gane after he wins?
Does it?
He fucking does it. Jones, je veux toi. That means I want you. All right. Well, with that being said, here at the MMA game, thank you for tuning in, guys. Enjoy the episode, and we'll have one more after this, though, right?
Yeah, there's one more fight night.
Yeah, we'll have one more after this. Don't worry, and then we'll close out the year with the big shebang-a-lang-a-lang. Remember, we made picks in the early of the year, so we're going to go ahead and revisit all those and see if our picks came out right. Well, without further ado, thank you for tuning in. This is the MMA game, and we are out.
See you in Las Vegas.